Hello, I'm Carol Tharp-Perrin. Welcome to iClimb. Today we're going to do some work on the chair. So we're going to go from moving from the chair to the mat. And this will just be some simple movements that will help your back, especially your lower back. So usually I teach chair classes, but sometimes I do some mat work. And so I just want to introduce that concept of getting off the chair and onto the mat and what some of the benefits of that can be for helping your back. Let's begin on the chair, okay? And begin with breathing. Always so glad to breathe, aren't we? So just sit up nice and tall and feel those sits bones rooting down. Open your heart, let your shoulders drop down your back. Let's just take 3 deep breaths, so fundamental to our practice of yoga. All right, so maybe you want to close your eyes so you can follow that breath. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And go ahead and open your eyes. So that always just helps us settle into a deep peace that ignites the breath, and that's how we want to start, right? So we're going to do some movements here in the chair, and then I'll do the similar movements on the mat, okay? So with the breath, we want to try to also engage our lower belly, the bandhas, and I'll talk more about that perhaps in another video, but that's pulling your lower belly in. In fact, let's talk about it a little bit right now. So the bandhas mean that you engage the same muscles that you would use when you're stopping the flow of urination. So you lift up the perineum muscle and pull your lower belly back, the part that's below, right below here, right? Not up here as much as here. So you're gonna pull that in, okay? So that's when we sit tall, if you pull that lower belly in, then you naturally are gonna sit taller and have better, right? So we're gonna do a movement that will allow you to open your heart, and you're gonna arch your lower back. So that's why we wanna engage the bandhas. You wanna get tall first to be able to open up, right? Arching that lower back and opening the chest, okay? So on the inhale, we're gonna engage the bandhas, opening, lifting up, open your heart, and maybe let your arms move out to the side. And then on the exhale, tuck your chin. We're gonna use the bandhas again. Pull your belly in, back against your spine, right? And round your back. And you can put your hands on your knees, okay? So here we go, we're gonna inhale, open it up. Exhale, pull that belly in, back against your spine, rounding the back. Inhale, open it up. Breathing through the nose, exhale, pull it in, back against your spine, one more. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, pull it in. Yes, so you round your shoulders, round your back. Oh, pull that belly back against your spine. And release. Good, good, good. So then your lower back is getting some nice variations of movement that help it. Now, let's twist a little bit, okay? This is also something that usually helps the lower back. So put the left hand on the right knee and sit up nice and tall. Once again, we want to engage the bandhas, lifting up. You can put your right hand behind and use it as leverage. Don't let your shoulder roll in. Lift it up and back, right? So you engage the bandhas, pull that lower belly in, and then you actually twist in the lower belly so that you don't hurt your back. Inhaling, exhale, looking back. Inhale, exhale. So you can use this hand to push that knee across and allow you to twist, a little leverage there, right? One more breath. Exhale. Good. So by putting a hand here and a hand here, it kind of helps you to get some leverage, but really pulling the lower belly in and twisting is super important with that. All right, let's put the right hand on the left knee and lift up here again. Breathe in, pull your belly back against your spine, lifting. You want to always make sure you're lifting before you twist. Inhale and exhale. You could actually hurt your back instead of help it, right? So you don't want to twist like this. Get as tall as you can. Inhale, exhale, around we go. Good. Inhale, exhale. I think we need 2 more breaths. Inhale, pressing, lifting, twisting. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Awesome. And then come back around. All right, good, good, good. Okay, so believe it or not, something else that's going to help your back is to lift up and pull your belly in. So the belly's what helps the back, right? What's in front helps what's in back. So when you are trying to lift your body up here, like you're getting ready to stand up, you want to make sure that you pull that lower belly in and stick your tail out. You don't want to try to come up with a rounded back, right? That's not as good as if you are extending almost like a forward bend. So, you know what, let's talk about a forward bend just to get that. So, and then we'll come back to this. When you do a forward bend in the chair, we inhale and lengthen up, right? Pull that tummy in. And when you pull your tummy in, it's like you're arching your lower back a little bit and you're extending out. You got your chin up, you lengthen there, right? Inhale and exhale. You could also then let your head hang down. Then you can relax a little and let the blood flow to your head. That's a good thing, right? Just breathe here for a couple of breaths. 1, 2. All right, now when we come up, you got to pull your belly in, lift your chin, flatten your back. Inhale, exhale there. Good. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale. Good. And then inhale, up we go. So we're trying to heighten our awareness of using that lower belly. Kind of continuously. It's not like, it's almost always engaged a little bit to strengthen and protect your lower back. Okay, so if we're going to lift ourselves up, we want to lean forward, sort of like you're doing a forward bend, right? So a lot of times we think, well, it's just going to help you lift. So if you're getting ready to stand up, you don't want to stand up like this, right? You want to lean forward and stand up. And the same thing's true when you lift up. So you're going to put your hands here, and we're going to lean forward, okay? Lean forward, pull your belly in, and then see if you can lift. Maybe you can lift your whole body. See what you can lift. 3, 4, 5, and set it down. All right, okay? That helps your lower back, actually, because you're pulling that belly back up against the spine. Let's do it one more time, okay? You can just lift, and you don't have to lift your legs up, whichever you want, okay? But move forward, pull that lower belly in like a forward bend. Inhale, exhale, pull it in, lifting. Maybe you want to lift a little more. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, and set it down. Good. Inhale, up we go. All right. Good, good, good. So, something else that'll help your lower back is to open your hips. When your hips are open, your whole spine and vertebrae in the back are happier. So let's do that. You're going to pull the right knee up, hug it into you to get that knee sealed, right? You want to close it up. Then put your right foot behind your left knee. All right, so we're going to get back on those sits bones. Inhale, lengthen up. And like the forward bend again, pull that tummy in, leaning forward. And you feel it right here in your hip, hopefully. Right, lean forward. 1, pull your tummy in, extend out. 2, 3. Good, now you can stay down here some more if you want. Or you could pull it up and lift it up. 1, 2, 3. All right, set it down. Inhale. Exhale, come on up. Okay, here we go, other side. First, you want to seal your knee. You don't want to just crank it around here. It's better if you pull it up, seal it, close it, right? Then put it right behind your right knee. All right, sitting tall. Pull that lower belly in. Inhale, stick your tail out behind you. That's right. Pull that tummy in, really engage the belly. 1, 2, keep your chin up. 3. So if you can't get down that low and you're here, that's okay, wherever you are. And with time and practice, you can go lower. So if you feel like you want to try to lift it up, you can, or you can just work on trying to go a little lower. Okay, here we go for 3 more. 1, you can just pick it up like this, or maybe put it in your elbow. 2, 3. And then lay it down. Inhale. Exhale, come on up. So that's a pretty deep hip opening if you can pull your legs up like that. So don't be discouraged if you can't do that yet. Just work with where you are. Love where you are. It's the best thing to do. And take it from there. So if you're just here, great. Nothing wrong with that. But keep engaging your belly. And when you engage your belly, then you'll extend more. You can go farther, deeper, longer. Okay? Keep that in mind. All right. So now we're going to take some of what we've done on the chair and we're going to transfer it to the mat. When you do it in the mat, in some ways it's even more effective. Okay? So if you need to stay in your chair, that's okay. You can repeat what we just did in the chair and hopefully you see the connection to what we're going to do on the mat. All right. So remember the first thing we did was, one of the first things we did was this, right? So we're going to go to the mat, rounding the back and then arching the back up. All right, so here we go. I'm going to come down here on the mat and I'm going to lay down, get my heels close to my buttocks, and I just kind of open my palms up towards the ceiling. Okay, so on the inhale, I'm going to arch my back. I hope you can see that. Can you see that back arching? Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, good. And then on the exhale, I'm going to press my back down flat into the floor. And my hips tilt up, but I'm really pressing down. I'm using that lower belly, right? Pressing down. Okay, let's do it again. Inhale, arch it up, right? Bring your shoulder blades together underneath you. On the exhale, you spread your shoulder blades. Press down flat into the mat. Really press down. Good. Let's do it again. Inhale, arch it up. Yes, and then spread those shoulder blades, laying flat. Exhale. Now let's hold it here for 5 breaths. Just keep pressing down, pressing your feet to get that back down so your feet help your back go flatter. Pressing 2, pull that belly in back against your spine. 4, smiling. 5. That's great. All right, let's do one more. Inhale up. Exhale, spread those shoulder blades, lay flat, press it down. 1, use that belly, press it down, pressing your feet, that'll help also. Tilt the hips up. 3, smiling. 4, pressing. 5. And release. Ooh, I know your back will be happier after you do that. Okay, so now, after we've done that, we're going to draw the knees up towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. And that makes for a happy back too, right? Oh, yeah. Let's do a little twisting. So we're going to take the knees over and just put your right hand on your knees. Take your left hand up, then lift your head and look to the left and lay that hand down on the floor. All right, some folks need to put a little block under their head maybe to do this because it's hard to lay the head down. Okay, then pressing the palm of the floor into the palm into the floor. Breathing, big deep breaths. Feel that twist in the lower belly just like we did in the chair. Inhale,
Exhale. Inhale. Remember to smile and breathe. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then bring your knees up towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, maybe. And let's take it the other direction. Left hand on the right knee. Right hand reaches up. Lift up, look up, and then reach back. And lay your head down. Looking to the right. Twisting in that lower belly. 1, 2. Breathe and enjoy it. 4, one more. 5. Nice. And draw your knees up towards your chest. And maybe you want to just give yourself a little hug again, rocking back and forth, up and down. Or maybe you like to go side to side. Just give that lower back a little massage, right? All righty. Now, we're going to try to open the hips like we did in the chair, right? So the first thing you want to do is bring your knee in and seal it. That means close it as much as you can, okay? And then you're trying to get this knee to go down to the floor. Well, it might not do that the first time you try that, for sure, and we might have to work on it for a long time, but that's okay. Slowly but surely, we do the best we can. So, ideally, we try to get the side of the foot like this. If you can't do that, you can grab your thigh and just try to pull it down, trying to pull your knee towards the floor. And if you start to get that, then maybe you can come up here and grab your shin, pull it down a little more, or maybe you can grab your ankle, pull it down a little more, and then one day you might get the side of your foot, okay? So just work with it wherever you are. It's the best place to be, right? Just love it. If you're starting here, nothing wrong with that. Okay, so get whatever you've got, and we're gonna try to I'm gonna go ahead and grab the side of my foot. Now I'm bringing my knee out to the side, right? Trying to bring it down. So my arm's going inside, but I bend my elbow to try to bring it down. Okay, then you're just gonna breathe into it. 1, wherever you are, just trying to lower it. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you might just be coming like this, slowly but surely, or even this, that's okay. All right, let's try the other side. First thing you're gonna do is try to close your knee as much as you can. So if you can't, just work on that. Then maybe you're grabbing your thigh, or maybe you're grabbing your calf or your shin or your ankle, and just working with it and breathing, trying to open it up and pull it down. Use that breath. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. All right. So there we go. That helps open both hips up, and you could even take both legs up and do what we call happy baby. But if you do that, well, let's not do that today. Later on, we'll do that. Okay, so draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little hug. That'll feel nice, right? All right, good, good. And rock side to side on that lower back. So you can give yourself a nice little massage here, right? You could even make circles with your knees. Make circles with your knees. 1 direction. 3, 4, and then reverse it. Take it the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, awesome. Yeah, if you like side to side, up and down, around in circles, whatever it's, you can start to listen to your body and see what you think it needs there. Okay, now we're just gonna lay down for a little bit. Do you know when you just straighten out your legs and you just lay flat, that is good for your back. So when we do that, put your arms with the palms facing up, press on your elbows, and then lift your hips up. and draw your shoulder blades together behind you. Then let your feet flop open. And maybe just close your eyes. And just lay here and relax. Feel those muscles getting a chance to relax and lengthen out. Breathing into it. Just surrender to the floor. Give yourself a chance to just be really still and relax. Releasing all of those muscles so that they don't tense up, right? That sweet, deep relaxation. Can get really still and lay here a long time if you like. But I'm going to go ahead and close now. So when we get ready to close from this, you want to first bring your knees up towards your chest. Give yourself a little hug one more time. Then roll over to one side, whichever side feels best, and maybe just rest for a moment here. And then when you're ready, give yourself a little push and come on up to a seated position. And just close your eyes. Take one more deep breath, inhaling. Exhale. And bring your hands to your heart. Thank you all. Namaste.